Isabel, is there something wrong?
Well, you see, there's this really scary roller coaster at Happy Hollow, but it looks super duper fun. And I feel like if I just have the courage to go on it, it won't be as bad as I think.
Sorry to break it to you, but I think Kids Adventure Camp is about to start.
Let's get started.
Hello everyone and welcome to day 2 of Kids Adventure Camp 2020. Let's start off today in a word of prayer. Repeat after me. Dear God,
thank
you for letting us spend another day together for you.
Thank you for letting us spend another day together for you.
I pray that we will open up our hearts
I pray that we will open up our hearts
to receive what you are going to give us today.
to receive what you are going to give us today.
And I pray that I will have courage in you.
And I pray that I will have courage in you.
Amen.
Amen.
Just in case you forgot who we are, I'm Titus.
And I'm the one and the only Isabel. Before we start today, Titus, do you remember what we talked about yesterday?
Oh yeah, we talked about Paul the Apostle and how we have to give up things in our heart that fight against Jesus. Oh, and one more thing. Does anyone remember the theme verse?
Let's say it on 3. 1, 2, 3.
We are ambassadors for Christ to carry the message of Christ to the world. I think we need to do that one more time, but louder. Ready? 1, 2, 3. We are ambassadors for Christ to carry the message of Christ to the world.
Good job. You guys have good memory.
The words ambassadors for Christ. Does anyone remember what that means?
That's right. An ambassador for Christ is someone who represents Jesus here on earth.
Okay, one more question for all of you. Do you remember who one of the first ambassadors were?
If you said Paul the Apostle, you're correct.
As an ambassador, Paul the Apostle went to countries such as Syria, Cyprus, and Turkey. Wow, Paul must have had a lot of courage to travel outside of his own country to share about Jesus to others. Oh, and one more thing. Every time you hear boldness and courage, don't forget to do boldness and courage along with us.
That reminds me of a story from Acts 13, 1 to 12.
How can you know Bible verses off the top of your head?
Well, it's a little hidden talent of mine. Do you want to know more about it?
Story first.
Right. Acts 13, 1 to 12. It talks about Paul and his friend Barnabas and how they were set apart for God. Do you all know what it means to be set apart?
It means to do special work God has assigned for you.
God's special work for Paul and Barnabas was to share the good news with people they didn't know. Why don't we take a closer look at the story to see how Paul and Barnabas faced their enemies and fears with courage and boldness.